My client closed 2 deals that made her more than $30,000 in under a month of us working together because we worked on something that your messaging should be doing way far beyond your Instagram. Imagine going into a sales call or walking into an event or just having a conversation with a potential client and already knowing how to talk about your business in a way that makes sense and makes them want to buy. You're not standing there kind of trying to remember the perfect elevator pitch or having to explain every single thing that's included in your offer because you're nervous that they'll miss something. It's like having that level of confidence that changes the way that you sell. Because think about how often the opposite happens, where you leave a conversation thinking, oh my God, that went really well, but the person walks away kind of with a vague understanding of what you do, and there's no really understanding as to why they should pay you for it. You knew what you meant and what you offer, but they really didn't connect those dots. I see this all the time where business owners will spend thousands of dollars on a rebrand, a photo shoot, a website, or a marketing agency because they're trying to understand how to explain themselves, but they'll freeze at the question of, so what do you do? Because feeling confident in your message shouldn't just happen when you've written it out or edited it again and read it 3 times before you posted it. It has to work in conversation too. You need to understand what makes your work worth paying for, what your buyer cares about, and how to explain the connection between the two without hoping that they'll figure it out somewhere along the line, minute 7 of you yapping their ear off. Your content is just one place that your message is delivered, but getting on a sales call is another, and also it's when you're at a networking event. This is the exact thing that me and my client worked on. First, we tightened what she was saying, and we went back through past client conversations, DMs, testimonials, and even sales call notes, and pulled language people were using when they talked about what they needed and why they wanted her kind of support. Then we worked on how she communicated it in conversations. Instead of trying to explain everything her offer included, she learned how to better understand what the person in front of her was struggling with and naturally recognize, like, oh, hey, I help with this. She wasn't walking away hoping that the conversation would lead them to working together. She knew how to make it land so that they would work together. Within, again, our first month of working together, she closed 2 deals worth more than $30,000. If you know what you have to offer can make a difference for someone, but you want to be able to walk into a room and communicate why someone should hire you without fumbling through a 5-minute explanation of your offer, DM me the word 30K or use the link in my bio so that you can be ultra crystal clear on your messaging in person, on a sales call, or even in your content.